Are you ready for today's speaking lesson?
Please listen to us and practice with us.
Good morning, Mr. Lopez. Thank you for coming today. Please, have a seat. Good morning, sir. Thank you for having me. I'm excited about this interview. Let's start with introductions. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself? Sure. My name is Daniel Lopez. I am 28 years old, and I have experience working in customer service for 4 years. What else can I tell you? I enjoy helping people and solving problems. I think I am good at solving problems. That's great. Why did you apply for this position in real estate customer service? Well, I applied because I like working with customers. And I think real estate is a very interesting field. Helping people find homes or offices is important, and I want to be part of that process. That's basically it. Excellent. Real estate can be fast paced and demanding. Tell me, how do you handle stress or pressure at work? I try to stay calm and focused. I make a list of tasks and organize my time. If I feel overwhelmed, I take a short break to clear my mind and then continue with my work. Good strategy. What skills do you have that make you a good fit for this job? Well, I am good at communicating with people. I am also very patient and a good listener. I can also explain complex information in a simple way, which is important in real estate. We know that. Those are valuable skills. In this job, you will work with clients who may have different needs or concerns. How would you handle a difficult client? Let's see. First, I would stay calm and listen carefully to their concerns. Then, I would try to understand their problem and offer solutions. If I cannot solve it, I could ask for help from a manager or a colleague. But there is always a way to solve any problem. That's what I always say. That's a good approach. Now, I have to ask you to give me an example. Can you give me an example of a time you solved a problem for a customer? Sure. In my last job, a customer was upset because their order was delayed. I apologized, explained the reason, and offered them a discount for the inconvenience. They were happy with the solution and thanked me. It went well. Excellent example. This job also involves answering phone calls and emails. Some people don't like it much, so are you comfortable with that? Yes, I have experience handling phone calls and emails. Don't worry, I am polite and professional when speaking with customers. Great to hear. Now, an important part. Let's talk about teamwork. In real estate, you will work closely with agents and other staff. How do you work in a team? I like working in a team. I believe communication is very important. I make sure to share ideas and listen to others. I also try to help my teammates when they need support. Helping each other is essential. Very good. Tell me, what do you know about our company? I know your company has been in the real estate business for over 10 years. You sell houses, apartments, and commercial properties. Your reviews from clients are very positive, which shows you provide an excellent service. I'm glad you did your research. Why do you want to work for our company specifically? To be honest, I admire the way your company values customer satisfaction. I want to work for a company that takes care of its clients and employees. I also see opportunities to grow here. I know I can learn a lot working here. That's a thoughtful answer. Now, let's talk about your availability. Are you able to work flexible hours, including weekends, if necessary? Yes, I am flexible with my schedule. I understand that in real estate, clients may need assistance at different times. I understand that. Excellent. What would you say are your greatest strengths? Well, I think my biggest strength is my ability to connect with people. I am very empathetic and I can understand what clients need and how to help them. I am also very organized, so I can manage tasks efficiently. Those are great qualities. Now, let's be honest. What are your weaknesses or areas where you think you need improvement? If I have to be honest, a weakness I have is that I sometimes overthink decisions. For example, if I have two or three options, I spend too much time analyzing each one. This in order to make sure I choose the best. This can slow me down in certain situations. However, I'm working on improving this by setting time limits for decision making. and trusting my instincts more. It's helping me to act more quickly while still making thoughtful decisions. I am sure I can improve that part of me. It's good that you're aware of those areas and are working to improve. Let's move on to some practical aspects. What are your salary expectations? I believe the salary should match the responsibilities of the job. Based on my research, I think a fair range for this position could be between 3,000 and 3,500 per month. That's a reasonable expectation. Our company offers competitive salaries, and we'll discuss more details if you're selected for the position. We also provide benefits such as health insurance, paid vacation, and bonuses for top performance. We always reward the efforts of our workers. That sounds great. I appreciate companies that value their employees. We do. Now, let's talk about long term goals. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Oh, sure. In 5 years, I hope to grow within the company. I would like to take on more responsibilities, probably maybe as a senior customer service representative or even a team leader. I also want to improve my skills in sales and negotiation to contribute more to the team. That's an excellent career path. Do you have any questions about the role or the company? Yes, about the training process. Will there be training for new employees? Absolutely. We provide a 2 week training program to help new employees learn about our services, customer service techniques, and the real estate market. After that, we offer ongoing support to help you succeed. That's very helpful to know. I don't have any more questions. All right. One last question. Why should we hire you for this position? All right. I believe I have the right skills and attitude for this job. I'm passionate about helping people. I'm eager to learn, and I'm dedicated to doing my best. I always try to give my best. I think I can make a positive impact on your team and your clients. For sure. Thank you for your thoughtful answers, Mr. Lopez. This concludes the interview. We will review all candidates and contact you within the next week. So you will have to wait for the answer. Do you have any final questions or comments? Thank you for the opportunity. I don't have any more questions right now. I look forward to hearing from you. I really want to work in this company. Don't worry. You have great possibilities to work here. You are one of the best candidates. Thank you for coming and have a great day. Today, we're here with the teacher Peter Sevella. Hello, teacher. Hello, Mike. Thank you so much for inviting me to this amazing program. No, thank you for giving us the chance to improve our English. Well, I have to tell you that our students love to learn new advanced words and phrases. Yes, I have been reading their comments. I'm so happy they can learn and improve their English. That's why today we have a special class. I know many of you like to travel to different places. So I'm gonna teach you some advanced phrases for travel experiences. For example, my flight was overbooked. It means there were too many passengers and not enough seats. It happened to me last time. I bought a ticket to London, but my flight was overbooked. We had to stay in a hotel. Happily, it was a nice hotel and we, the passengers, had a great time there. Another expression, my flight was delayed or cancelled. Terrible situation. Last month, my flight was cancelled due to bad weather. It was raining a lot, so it was dangerous to fly. My luggage was lost. Happily, it never happened to me. Thank God. Another expression you maybe don't know is I was jet lagged. Do you know what it means? It means I felt tired because of the time zone difference between my origin and destination. Another expression, my hotel was in a city area. City means possibly unsafe. Another expression, I hope that never happens to you, is I was mugged. I was robbed on the street. I got the runs. It means something very disgusting. It means I have diarrhea. It happened to me when I traveled to Asia. I ate something in the street and I had stomach problems. A very known expression is the place was a tourist trap. It means the place was made only for tourists. So it is not authentic. When you're traveling and you miss home, you say, I can't wait to get back home. Now, I know some of you like drinking alcohol, but if you don't, you should know these phrases anyway, because it is not used only to talk about alcohol. For example, it's on me. It means I'll buy you a drink. Another one, I'd like to make a toast. It means I like to honor a person, event, idea. Here's to your help, the new year, or our success, or just to your health. It means a toast raised in honor of the other person. Another round of drinks, please, when you want to keep drinking. Put it on my tab. It means a bill to pay later, before you leave. Expression we like to hear. He's a bit tipsy. It means he's a little bit drunk. Or the opposite. He's completely sloshed, wasted, plastered. It means he's completely drunk. Or when you see a person drinking alcohol for relief from pain or sadness, you can say, she's trying to drown her sorrows. A good expression, I'm the designated driver. It means I'm not drinking alcohol because I will drive other people home later. I had a hangover. I was hungover. Do you know what it means? It is the bad feeling you have the morning after drinking too much. Terrible feeling. Of course, I never recommend students to drink alcohol. That's something bad. But these are expressions you will hear in a real life conversation or situation, so you must learn them. So please, if you're one of those who drinks alcohol, it may be time to quit. Think about it. Now, I will give you some important comparative idioms. They will help you a lot to express yourself. Like, it's as light as a feather. It means something is very light. It's as dry as a bone. It's as flat as a pancake. Or when he's crazy, he's as mad as a hornet. When something is fast, it's as quick as lightning. He's as strong as an ox. Or when two people are totally different, you say they are as different as night and day. When someone is stubborn, you say she is as stubborn as a mule. He's as proud as a peacock. I'm talking about a very proud person. She's as white as a sheet. Usually used when someone is very afraid or very sick. It's as good as new, used after something broken has been repaired. A car, for example. It's as clear as mud. It is used when something is not clear at all. Very useful expression. And I have to teach you some advanced expressions for expressing emotions. Flying high. It means very happy. For example, she's flying high after the successful product launch. Pump it up. It means very excited about something. For example, he's pumped up for his first half marathon race this weekend. It means he's very excited. Be down in the dumps. It has a sad meaning, to feel unhappy or without hope. For example, I always feel down in the dumps when I go back to work after a long weekend. Be at the end of your rope, to feel very upset because you're no longer able to deal with a difficult situation. For example, Helen is at the end of her rope after looking for a job for months without any luck. Grief stricken. It is used when you are extremely sad. For example, after his partner died in a car accident, he was left grief stricken. Another one. Bite someone's head off. It means to respond with anger to someone. For example, I always feel down in the dumps when I go back to work after a long weekend. be at the end of your rope, to feel very upset because you're no longer able to deal with a difficult situation. For example, Helen is at the end of her rope after looking for a job for months without any luck. Grief stricken. It is used when you are extremely sad. For example, after his partner died in a car accident, he was left grief stricken. Another one, bite someone's head off. It means to respond with anger to someone. For example, I just asked one question to confirm his request, and my boss bit my head off. In a full mood, it means to be irritable, angry, or depressed. For example, she's scared to ask for a day off as her boss is in a full mood today. What else? Oh, look at the time, Mike. It's very late. We don't have time for more now. I was paying totally attention to the phrases. They are very useful. Thank you so much. And if you want more advanced phrases and words, like the video and comment, please. Take care. Dominic Street 231. Yeah, this is the address. It looks like a nice neighborhood. Hello there. You must be Mike. I'm David. Nice to meet you. I am the real estate agent you spoke with on the phone. How are you doing today? Hi, David. Yes, I'm Mike. I'm doing well, thanks. I'm excited to see some apartments today. Let me tell you, I'm looking for a place to move into as soon as possible. I just got a new job in the city and need to find somewhere to live. That's why. That's great to hear. Congratulations. Moving to a new city is a big change. But finding the right apartment can make it a lot easier. I've lined up a few places that I think you'll like. They are in good neighborhoods, close to public transportation, and within your budget. Like this one you're watching right now. So, are you ready to take a look? Definitely. I've been looking online, but it's hard to know what a place is really like until you see it in person. I'm hoping to find something that's affordable, but is still nice in a good area. Yeah, absolutely. That's the key. The first place we're going to see is a one bedroom apartment in a building that's very popular with young professionals. It's got a modern kitchen, a spacious living area, and a plenty of natural light. Plus, it's just a few blocks away from your new job. I am sure you will love it. It is perfect for a single person like you. Let's head over there. Yeah, the exterior looks great. It looks like a quiet neighborhood. I like it. Oh, and you're going to like the inside of the apartment even more. Let's go see it. Wow, this place looks really nice from the outside. The building seems well maintained. Yes, the building management does a great job keeping everything in top shape. But why don't we go inside the apartment to see the rest? Let's go. Alright, here we are. Let's start with the living room. As you can see, it's a decent size. Perfect for a small couch, a coffee table, and maybe even a desk if you need a workspace. I like the large windows. There's a lot of natural light coming in, which is important to me. And I like this plant. In fact, I see there are a lot of them here. Of course, this apartment is made so that despite being in the center of the city, you can have contact with nature and also give warmth and peace of mind. And look at the floor. The floor is made of solid, very durable wood, and the design is beautiful. Plus, you have plenty of space to work at your leisure if you so desire. It's amazing. In addition, you can invite your friends or family to spend a pleasant time in your living room. Yeah, you're right. We can make a party here. Oh, is that allowed? You mean parties? Yes, of course. But there's a time limit for making noise. It's until midnight. After that time, you can continue celebrating, but with low noise. This is to maintain the comfort of all residents in the building. And that includes you, of course. Yes, I understand. Don't worry. It's not like I am going to throw parties every week. I like it. Natural light, the space. Nice. How about the kitchen? The kitchen is right over here. It's got stainless steel appliances. Let's go there. As I was telling you, it's got stainless steel appliances, including a dishwasher, which is a nice perk. The cabinets are modern and there's enough counter space for cooking. If you enjoy making meals at home, this kitchen should work well for you. It looks great. And yeah, I like cooking, but I don't have much time. You know, I have to work every day, all day, so I get home really tired and I just want to go to bed. I see. Well, it has a very functional kitchen, but also a great microwave. So, if you don't want to cook, you can heat up your food in a matter of minutes. It also has a small table and a couple of chairs in case you want to have lunch or dinner here. And the refrigerator behind you is double the size so it can store all the food for the month. Mmm, alright, I like it. How's the bedroom? Let's take a look. The bedroom isn't huge, but it's big enough for a queen sized bed and a dresser. But why don't we go take a look at it? Come with me, please. Here we are. It's colorful but quiet at the same time. You will love it. It also has a built in closet with plenty of storage space for your clothes and other belongings. You also have a lamp next to the bed so you can read at night. It's beautiful. It also comes with the decoration, the pictures, the paintings that you see above the bed. Oh, and if you want, you can also put a small desk next to the bed so you can work there. I like the colors they used in the room. It looks harmonious. I think the size is fine for me. I don't need a lot of space, just somewhere comfortable to sleep and relax. What about the bathroom? Right through here. It's a standard bathroom with a shower top combo, modern fixtures, and good lighting. The tiles are new, and there's a decent amount of storage under the sink. No, I'm sorry. Let's go there so I can explain to you better while you check it. And here we are. This is the bathroom. You have the toilet, the sink, and the mirrors there. There is also a pot with a plant to give freshness to the place. You know, the shower is behind you. It has hot water, of course, which is very important. Everything looks good so far, but I have few questions. What's the rent and what utilities are included? And I will be happy to answer all your questions. But why don't we go outside to see it? Alright, the rent for this apartment is 1,200 a month, which is a good deal for this neighborhood. That includes water, trash, and maintenance fees. Oh, of course, you'd be responsible for electricity, gas, and internet. The average cost for utilities is around 100 to 150 a month, depending on your usage. That seems reasonable. What about the neighborhood? Is it safe? Are there shops and restaurants nearby? The neighborhood is one of the safest in the city. It's very walkable, with plenty of shops, cafes, and restaurants within a few minutes' walk. There's also a grocery store just around the corner. Plus, you're close to public transportation, so getting around the city is easy. That sounds perfect. I like the idea of being able to walk to places. I like walking. Exactly. Plus, the area has a great community vibe. People are friendly, and there are always events happening nearby, so it's easy to meet new people. I'm really liking this place, David. What's the next step if I want to move forward? If you're interested, the next step would be to fill out an application. Once you're approved, we can go over the lease agreement. Typically, you'll need to put down a security deposit equal to 1 month's rent plus the first month's rent when you sign the lease. That sounds good. I'd like to think about it a bit more, but I'm definitely interested in taking this place. Take your time. I'll give you the application form and you can get back to me when you're ready. Just keep in mind that apartments in this building go quickly, so it's best not to wait too long. Thanks for the advice. I'll review everything tonight and let you know tomorrow. Perfect. I'm confident you'll make the right choice. This is a great apartment, and I think it could be a perfect fit for you. Feel free to call me if you have any more questions. And will do, David. Thanks again for showing me around and answering all my questions. What do you say, guys? Should I rent this apartment or not? What would you do? Good morning, teacher, and hello to all our subscribers watching this video. Hello, Sam. I'm so happy to be here with you and all the students again. We're so happy to have you here, Mr. Savala. This time, I want you to help us with something important. People have been asking for different ways to practice and improve their English. I am so happy to hear that. It means they really care about improving their English. And of course, I will help you with that. We'll focus on speaking, of course. Let's be honest. You cannot claim to be fluent in English if you're not a fluent English speaker. Even if you have memorized the English dictionary, it will not matter if you cannot communicate in English. With that being said, we understand that speaking in English for non native speakers can be intimidating. So, how do you move from the textbook and the computer screen to actually speaking English? To become a fluent English speaker, you must make every effort to speak English daily and often. Many foreign language students find themselves struggling to find opportunities to practice speaking English. That's why I will help you telling you some ways to practice your English and to improve it. Something students like a lot, and sometimes they find it funny, are the tongue twisters. Brave souls should try to master popular English tongue twisters. Seriously. These are funny one sentence poems that involve rhyming and alliteration. Their similar sounds make them difficult to speak, so it is a fun challenge for English learners. Some of them can be difficult to learn and pronounce, but that is the funny part. It can become a challenge. If you know any tongue twister, I ask you to write it in the comments, please, so we can memorize it. Watch TED Talks. This is something I always do. I love it. TED, Technology, Entertainment, and Design, annual event, or one of its many satellite events around the world. A TED Talk is a recorded public speaking presentation that was originally given at this event. Subscribe and enjoy watching TED Talks daily. Watching TED Talks will help you to develop your concentration, listening skills, and help you to build a wide range of vocabulary. The content of TED Talks available covers everything from media studies, business, finance, technology, and many more topics. So, if you like this kind of topics, I totally recommend you to watch these videos. They are free. Another thing you can do is to listen to audiobooks. Listen to audiobooks in English, of course. This can help you to strengthen your listening skills. You can practice learning a speech and build valuable skills to help you create wonderfully language rich sentences. It's something interesting. Then you can create a story of your own to practice any new words that you have learned. And talking about creating a story, don't forget to narrate your everyday life. It really works. If it's difficult for you to dedicate time to speak in English, why not narrate your everyday life? As you walk to the shops, take the bus or train, go for a run, or do any other activity, try describing in English what you see around you. How many people are walking ahead of you? What different products are on sale in the shops? How many stops has your bus made on the way to its destination? What would advertising posters say if they were written in English? I always do it. Of course, you may not be comfortable speaking out loud when there are other people around. But even if you narrate your day silently, you'll be thinking in English. Seriously. And that's the main skill you need in order to speak fluently. Please, try that. Students always complain that they don't have opportunities to practice their English because they don't have a speaking partner or someone who speaks English. But they can practice on themselves in different ways. That's why we make this video. Also, you can play online games. Online gaming can help improve your English. Games with online text and audio chat are great because they allow you to communicate with native English speakers. As you play, you'll also learn some really fun gaming slang along the way. Kids and teenagers learn a lot when they play online games. You should try it too. And it doesn't matter if you don't like the modern games. There are different types of games out there. Something that I really recommend is to imitate what you hear on TV. It worked perfectly for me. Find some television shows or movies that you enjoy watching, a topic that interests you. Then imitate the way the characters speak English, as you will come to learn the tone affects the meaning. In English conversations, by paying attention to the character's tone and body language, you will have a better understanding of how to communicate in real life. It worked for me. Here, you can also choose the accent you want to have: American, British. Imitate the way they talk and the accent. It can be funny and it works very well, believe me. Now, a great way to practice your English is speaking English to a virtual assistant. Set up any virtual assistant tools you use, such as Siri, Google, or Amazon Alexa, to speak in English. Not only will the virtual assistant speak in English, but you must also speak English to get a response. Additionally, this is a great way to improve enunciation. Give it a try. I usually do this with my cell phone and my TV's remote control when I search information. If I pronounce it well, then the virtual assistant will give me what I'm looking for. It's fantastic. And there are more ways to practice English, but we don't have time for more right now. That's okay. That information is very valuable. Thank you very much, teacher. And guys, if you want another video with ways to practice your English, please let us know.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this.